Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now guys, a lot of the people in government in Nigeria will not make heaven. We all know this. A lot of the people in government in Nigeria will not make heaven because a lot of the things that these people do are so antithetical to the human conditioning and to humanity that there's absolutely no way that a lot of these people, I'm not saying all of them, I am really happy to say all of them, but I'm in no position to say all of them, but I am in a position to say a lot of them will not make heaven. So guys, I bring you this. School feeding program is a scam. Nigerians cry out as image goes viral. So this is now the school feeding program that is led by Professor Yemi Osinbajo. So that's the headline. So again, school feeding program is a scam. Nigerians cry out as image goes viral. So some people have now been going around some of these schools where these programs are being run to actually see what is being fed to these children. So I'll bring you this. Nigerians have in their numbers trooped to social media over the viral image of food served to Nigerian children in their schools. Many have come to criticize the President Buhari school feeding program as a failed scheme. One of the many human rights lawyers and social media influencers, Abdul Mahmoud, tweeted, detained at Kirikiri prison, DMI and SSS cells. None had meals as bad as this one. This is what they feed the kids of the poor. Can Mrs. Wire's kids eat this? Feeding program partly funded by McCarthy Foundation. Scam. So that's what he said. Again, detained at Kirikiri prison. So this is what he had experiences of some of these prisons, no doubt through his activism, because I'm not really of the thought that it was through any act of criminality. So he has had experiences of being detained at Kirikiri, DMI, I don't know what DMI is, and SSS cells. None had meals as bad as this one. This is what they feed the kids of the poor. Can Mrs. Wire's kids, so this Mrs. Wires, I'm assuming, is the lead of this program, eat this? School feeding program partly funded by McCarthy Foundation, hashtag scam. So now this is now, you are seeing the images, by the way, on your screen. So this is now what they are feeding these children. Folarin Opayemi Joseph also said, this is the program that the vice president screamed about loudly as an achievement of this government. Really sad. So now this is now how people are viewing this. This is what Agboro said. Agboro had written on his handle, if you investigate, you will discover that the budget per meal per child will be at least 500 naira. Some folks rather, are heartless. Nigerians are worried about the quality of meal claimed to be a leading project of the Buhari-led administration. The image has since gone viral, and many are calling out the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, who has been seen on photo opportunities whilst appraising the program and attested to the efficient running and quality of the food served at our various schools. So Yemi Osinbajo has lent his name to this, and you will remember that Yemi Osinbajo, of course, is the face that they always put forward when they want to do their majo thing. Remember, he was the one that was handing out trader money in the elections. So, and it always happens that is the state that they are contending in the southwest that they go and hand out this trader money, and then you have this celebrated law professor now going around market squares handing 10,000 naira to the yaolojas and to the pepper sellers and the fish sellers, that this is government support, but we are contesting, but this is government support, to the point that all of the external the people that came to, or external observers, yes, that's the term. So all of the external observers said state funds were actually used to buy votes, and they were referencing the Yemi Osinbajo 10,000 naira. So they always put him forward as the face for this rather criminal enterprise that they put out, and he of course is the public face of this as well, because there's an image of him sitting in a school class eating meals with the children. Of course, they would have gone and gotten the meals from the best hotel for that particular photo opportunity, and show a spread like the feast of an Arab king, that this is how we are feeding the kid, but this is how, the kids rather, but this is really how they are feeding the kids. The meals are worse than the meals that you get in prison. They just some slop and some colored water, slop and colored water, you know, it's just to mash something and colored water. This is what they are feeding the kids at 500 naira a head. At 500 naira a head. So this thing that you are looking at on your screen now, that is not 20 naira. That is not 20 naira. So now what is now happening to the rest of the 480 naira? Then we'll go and ask Mrs. Wires, whatever her name is, and Yemi Osinbajo, and they will go and show you their properties in Dubai and London and New York, and ask you how else do you think we afford this? You know, so this is now the going on. Now is GBT Central in Nigeria. Luther continua. Everybody steal everything and still the place down. This is pretty much how they are running it. I mean, look at what they are feeding children, and you are asking that these children should have proper cranial function. Where's the protein? Where is the protein in this thing that you are looking at on your screen? Look at this little child that should have a decent diet so that they can grow both in mental capacity and in physicality. Look at what colored water and slop and mash. You know, I don't even know what that is. You wouldn't even feed that to your dog, and this is what they're feeding the children at 500 naira a head. So conversations in the comment section is what I am asking our erudite professor who will come and blow grammar on the television to try and bamboozle us, but meanwhile he's collecting 500 naira a head and giving these children 5 naira food. You know, so what is happening to the remaining 495 naira is the question that we're asking Mr. Osinbajo, who is married to the granddaughter of Awolowo, by the way, a real disgrace to the Yoruba race. So come tell me what your thoughts are in the comment section. But before you come tell me what your thoughts are in the comment section, click on the red subscribe button so it turns gray, bell button, that way you're notified every time I drop a new video. Then come tell me what you're making of all this in the comment section. So I'll leave you here, meet you in the comment section, but here I say peace.